So there was a somatic healing revolution that happened in the 80s and 90s. A bunch of books were written during that time about the chakras, energy healing, somatic healing, and how emotions affect the physical body. I wanted to show you one of those books that I love because we got a picture of me yesterday and it shows my posture perfectly. So I want to pull your attention to letter A, the schizoid character, and just look at her posture. All right, now let's look at me. My boyfriend took this when I was kind of switching poses and not paying attention. Look at my knees particularly. Look at how my feet bow out from my knees. The book is Eastern Body, Western Mind by Anodia Judith. And it's an analysis of the chakras and how energy flows through our body from a Western psychological perspective. So she brings in a lot of trauma-informed literature. She also uses Jungian archetypes. She ultimately says, by looking at your posture, I can tell how you feel. I can tell how your emotions flow. So here's what my posture says about me as a schizoid type. The schizoid character, also known as the unwanted child. First chakra is highly deficient. Trauma in utero or early life. Doesn't feel allowed to exist. Energy is pulled upward towards the head. The body is contracted and compressed. Body parts feel separate. Movement is mechanical. Mistrusts their own body and may feel that their mind is their body. Feelings are intellectualized, may be distorted or irregular, out of touch with feelings and sensations of the body. Lacks trust in relationships, especially physically. Poor physical bonding, poor sense of nurturing. Movements may be jerky and not fluid. Third chakra is paradoxical, either deficient or excessive. Upward current is strong, giving the impression of lots of energy. Downward current is weak, little focus. Scattered, irregular bursts of energy, highly nervous, excitable, and intense. Functions poorly under pressure, feels powerless, and poor self-esteem. Fourth chakra, aloof and distant. Armored against dependency, lack of self-love. Fear of reaching out, not affectionate. Paradoxical breathing, pulling stomach in while breathing. Fifth chakra is excessive, highly talkative but chaotic, may jump from topic to topic. Voice is mechanical. Keeps speech going to feel safe. Energy is discharged through the throat. Difficulty listening or incorporating new information. Highly creative and artistic. Sixth chakra is highly developed, imaginative, psychic, intuitive, able to think in archetypes and symbols, loves the abstract. Visually aware, hypervigilant, and active fantasy life. Very perceptive. Seventh chakra, highly developed, withdraws into the spirit world, may be highly spiritual. Strongly intellectual, highly intelligent, brilliant, innovative thinkers, not bound to old forms. This book is part of the somatic healing revolution in which we got Caroline Myss, Donna Eden, Iyanla Vanzant, and also a lot of great emotional repression work by the likes of John Bradshaw, Harriet Lerner, Melody Beattie. I bring up the somatic revolution because though the revolution happened during that time, because of where we were at with patriarchy, a lot of the writing and research did not get validated in the way that it deserved. And in the same way that we're sort of rediscovering bell hooks and Octavia Butler during this time, we are going to go back to those writings and recover the lost information. There is so much deep wisdom in those books that were written, and it happened during that time for a reason. And that reason was so that we could begin doing our emotional healing. And we could not do that in the same way previous to that important codependency and shame work and that very important energy and somatic emotional understanding. So if you see your posture in any of these photos, feel free to just state which one in the comments and I'll reply with a video and I'll read to you from the informational materials from the book. I'm already recognizing the endurer in someone that I know. But yeah, fantastic book if you want to learn a lot about the chakras and psychology and learn how to heal.